Okay, we are good to go again. We need something like we need some fields. Let me open. We need stuff like okay. We need something like staff ID, staff identification number. These are the fields. Okay, that we need. We need staff ID. These are the fields. Data type, size. Okay, staff ID. So the space is not allowed. Staff underscore ID, right? So you can say int or integer, right? Okay, you can also make this primary key. So you can have something like attributes. Okay, so size you can leave it, but leave it by default is 11. So attribute primary key. Then what do we have again? Staff name. Okay, if you want to separate it, just put underscore. So define the way you want to do your stuff. So if I just want that, I can start to do that so that when I'm sorting, I know what I'm sorting. Right? Staff name, definitely vaca. Okay, then 255 staff department. Okay, these are the stuff that we need. So once you get this ready before you start working, once you get this ready, all right, vaca. Then I also decide to use character, but doesn't matter. Okay, then we can have something like this is going to be long. Good. Have something like basic salary. So I just call it basic, right? So decimal, that's 8,2. So we need size, right? Then base salary. What do we have again? So any other allowance, medical allowance, right? Maybe 5, maybe 10%. You don't use percentage in database, so I won't put this like this. I'm just making this one to do explanation. The percentage means another thing in database for modulus, right? I mean the sign. You don't use it in database. I'm just using this one to explain. It's a budge, as far as I'm concerned, right? Okay. So, but this is what we are going to charge. So anything that has to do with this percentage in database, you convert it to decimal. Do you understand? So like this one, 10 divided by 100. So what will represent this percentage when we want to change? That would be 0.1, right? So anything that has to do with percentage in database application, we convert it to decimal, right? Good. I think we get that right now. So since it's also going to be in monetary time or whatever, stuff like that, decimal 8,2. So you can have as much as possible at that. I just want to use only one. Okay? So you can go ahead. In fact, I might give you an assignment of this to do some other stuff. Right? So you can have more than one allowance. Then definitely you have what we call gross pay, popularly called gross pay. So still decimal comma 2. This is when you are dealing with staff that are still on 6-digit salary. Okay, so right now you are dealing with staff that are in millions, so you can use 9,2. Okay, you get it. Then definitely the tax still 5%, for example. Then now I have what we call net pay, or what they call your take home. Okay, I'm just trying to be as practical as possible. So these are stuff that we're going to work with, right? So just if you are familiar with Excel or some of those stuff now, you might just have a little bit experience of what we are talking about. But same format, the format doesn't change for base salary, stuff like that. But using database application, more interactive for easy sorting, there's some query that you can't query on Excel. Like on Excel, there's no way you can say select only Adeola con. You see everybody at a glance. You understand? So even though if one of the staff, just for example, a staff came to the accounting department where they do pay them and want to show the person his take home or whatever, so you can, through the query, you can say select the name of the person. Okay, you can say selector, you want to know any information about that person. Selector, where name is only this, or where staff ID is only this. So it's only that person's information that will come out. Unlike I said that because Adeola came to check his own, saw every other person's stuff. Because they are all the same page. So stuff like that can be avert when you are using this. Alright, so let's quickly move on. So we have how many field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, it can be more than this. You can have transport allowance, feeding allowance, wardrobe, as many as possible. Okay? You might as well have a listening allowance as well. So stuff like that. Okay? Alright, so let's go. So I'll now do what? Create, right? Still remember how to create a table. This is very important. This is not what should be open at your book. Just take a decision, make a decision. Make a decision that you want to be doing this. Right? It's an English word. Seriously. Yeah, I think what I'm doing now is a decision that I made. That I don't want to consult it. I can just make a PowerPoint presentation. Right? Yes, I've seen stuff like that. PowerPoint, and I'm copying and paste, and it's running. Okay, the question is now, what if you lost the PowerPoint presentation? Does it mean you can't teach again? You can't do whatever I want to do again? So it simply means if you didn't see your handout that you used during the class, if you travel out or something, you left them in Nigeria, it simply means when somebody calls you for an opportunity like this, you can't do it because your books are not there. So let's just try as much as possible. So anywhere you find yourself, there's always a way out. Either your material are there or not. And if you know that you can't do with your material, without your material, go and open the Google account. There's Google Drive there, enough space. Save your stuff on Google Drive. Save your stuff on Dropbox. This is a Dropbox here. I have most of my stuff on Google Drive. These are new stuff that I'm keeping on Dropbox. Can you see Ibeco Sage Backup? This is 12th of January 2015. So if anything happens to this accounting application, I can restore back for them from this point. This is something that somebody shared to my Dropbox from Scotland. Can you see? PHP, medical appointment, logistics, property listing, stuff like that. These are scripts to my Dropbox. So you guys just, those stuff are free. Someone is giving you 25 gig online for free. So keep stuff there in case of necessity. You don't know what will happen. They are free. Yeah, it's free. You are not paying for it. Once you have Google, once you have Gmail account, on your Gmail account there is Drive, Google Drive. So Dropbox. That's just it. If you have Yahoo account or anything, you can make sure. These are cloud computing, right? You guys just get familiar with this stuff. Alright, so we have, I'll call this create table. What's the name of our table? Payroll. Right? So your assignment, you are going to create a table for me. I might try to give you the field. Yeah. But I'm not supposed to give you field. Go and search online. Okay? You are going to create a student record with database for me. That's assignment 1. Assignment 2, you are also going to create sales record. So I'm only going to work with this. Students and sales record. With this. Sales record. With this. I'm going to create this. Most of the things you are going to do, if you just look at it very well, it's the same way. Just the application. Right? Okay, so we have this now. Right? So we have staff. Remember the first one? Staff ID. Okay? Is that not? integer, you can write it fully, you can also abbreviate it. Auto, remember anytime you need space, underscore, increment, right? But in the situation whereby you don't want the staff ID to be numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You understand? So it might not be auto increment, so you can decide to get your own code. Then in fact in an organization setting, the staff ID might be a mixture of alphabet and number, something like this, something like maybe SOF 2010 001. Simply mean this is the company name, software. This is the year that we employ this person, 2010, and this is the staff number. So stuff like that. Okay, right? You can also have stuff like 01/66MC099. That's my matric number way back in school, right? So you can have stuff like that. Okay, so let's quickly move on. No, you need to know your matric number so that by the time they brought issue like a Buhari now, who are your classmates? I still know my matric number. You guys will go and search for it. Yeah? My matric number is with me. Yeah. That's if my jam registration number, I still know it. 01166 CG09. I still have it. And I wrote my jam 1004 Senior State. So remember all those things, they will ask you, I want to be president one day. Alright. That's why you. So you can have something like this. Auto increment, we can also make it to be not null. Or I don't want it to, let's just make it primary key. Primary key cannot be null by default. So I might not even use one. Okay? So do you get that? This is what you have been doing. So I'm reusing it. Okay?
What do you
so
have to primary key and no?
Not null simply means it can't be blank.
Okay.
Like when you say something null, when you are inserting to that particular table that has null, you can insert every other thing and ignore those ones that are null. But when they say something not null, if you don't put it, it will not successful.
What about primary key?
So primary key is good for things that you want auto number. Right? Okay, good. So look at this now. As you get into some advanced database, there's also what we call foreign key. Yeah, what are foreign key? That's a situation whereby I might have one table in another database, two different databases that have similar things. Right? I will be fetching data from that one as well. Right? So that is referred to as foreign key. Okay? So there's stuff like that. But there's no semi-foreign. So let's move on. Okay? What do we have again? What's our next one? Staff name. So when you, this is as in when you list what you want, and you just have an architectural design of what you want, it makes work more easier for you. You don't begin to think of what's the next thing. And before you press enter for the next line, read through as a beginner. Even though as a professional, I do. Read through. Why? So that you will not need to. You will not.
Since you type primary key, you don't need to put not null on your name for staff name.
Yeah, staff name. I might make the staff. It's even very. The staff name now. I can't make the staff name unique. Reason two staff can be bearing the same name. But if it's a kind of login authentication, you understand? Login authentication, you can make it unique. So if somebody has choose that name you want to choose, you need to choose another one, right? But this is not login authentication, right? So that's a good question. Then basic, that's basic salary, but I decided not to write everything in full, right? So I can just manage my base salary. Can I see what I'm doing? So that 8,2 is just like the size. Okay? Medical allowance, right? Med. Okay? Medical allowance. I will not put 5%, 10 here now. You just know that we are charging 10% for that. You put it just have error or your database. Okay, decimal 8,2. Then our gross pay also have decimal. So we have I think decimal is the only new stuff, right? The new data type that have been introduced in this class. Okay, let all those things tick as you're having it. Then tax decimal. Oh, we are calling you too much today. That's good. What do you have again? Lastly, net pay. That's what they call take home, or otherwise net income. Okay, as case may be. Sorry, I have a background of all these stuffs. Let me just stop that. So last one, remember this last one. So I don't need to separate. Comma and computing is to separate. So I don't need to separate. So I can just close this first one that will open, right? I can close it on top. But I always like closing it at the bottom to make my code for clarity purpose, right? So it can still be true. So that even though if this is making poor, so can you see, because we do all this thing patiently, right? Look it, that thing that you are rushing, you might need to waste more time, right? Write the first line before hitting enter key, check it very well, right? So we have this now. So let's describe what we have. Describe payroll. So our payroll is actually an empty set. That, can you see the error? It's not described. DECS instead of DES, right? Okay. So when something happens, don't just assume that no. Alright, that's the dot finger. So can you see what we have? Right? Then if you select on now, it's going to tell you an empty set because there's nothing there. Okay? There's no value. So can you see this is where our code will still work? Ability to create, ability to read, ability to update, and ability to delete. Okay?
And the Lord is saying yes.
Yes. Because I didn't say not more. Did I say not for anyone? I don't think so. So that's why I say no. Right? Do you get it? So now, let's begin to enter information into this. Right? So because when you have a large, I think we have up to 8 stuff like this, so that you don't forget, because if you skip a particular one, it might cause a problem, right? So you might decide to do insert into payroll, right? Then you list all those things first, right? Excluding ID, right? As a staff name. Okay, you said department, right? Basic. Why are you doing like this? So that you know which one that you've entered and the one that are left, right? That's why we are actually describing there. Gross pay. What do you have again? Tax, and finally net pay. Okay, there we have for values. Okay, so let's begin to put the value. Single quote, staff name, Tokumbo. If I even take that staff name to be staff name or whatever, okay, Tokumbo, right? Comma. The next one, department, Abi, marketing. Can even decide to short it. No, that's not good enough. Maybe MKT, right? Okay, but you can also write simple though. Let's write it simple. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Marketing. What do we have next? Base salary. How much is it called? So anything that has to do with all this, don't quote it decimal, just like your integer. Hello. So you don't quote all this. You quote it, you have error, right? So how much? So the only thing we are going to put here is base salary. Every other one, right, we are going to calculate it. Okay, and that's the work we want to do here, right? And all this will help us to know how to work with some things when it comes to welfare statement. So base salary of this person, let's say this guy is collecting how much? 250,000, 250, 1, 2, 3. Don't put comma, your decimal comma 2. I've sorted that out. Okay, do you get that? You don't need to put comma, right? So we might even need to alter this table by adding one thing after this next page. Maybe we call it payday, so you can get the date and time for payday. He said? 8 digits. No. It's not up to 8. So if it is up to or below 8, so just watch it, right? Okay, look at this now. 250 comma, this is just 6.00, 2 decimal places. So you see how it is, right? Okay, so let's go now. Your comma. So all this one, what's the, how many that remain? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just help yourself by saying no 1, no 2, no 3, no 4. Are you sure there are 4 after base salary? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you understand? That is the space for all those other ones, right? Then let's terminate this. Do you get it? We didn't put anything there. They are going to calculate it, so we set all of them to be an empty base. That's what we mean by null. Did you get that? Okay, let's do another one quickly since we already have this. Wow, can I try this again? I've done stuff like this couple of years before. Okay, let's see. All right, are you thinking the same way I'm thinking? Are you at all? You are not thinking the way I'm thinking. Adetong. Customer Information Service. Oh. I'm not terminating this. Right? Do you get what I'm doing? I'm not going to terminate it. Okay? I do comma. Are you there? Enter again. Bring in more values. Right? And I say all our wealth come. All our wealth come. Okay? All our, yes. Ola. This is not Ola. Ola. All our wealth come. Okay? I love that name. The meaning is crazy. Wealth come. Right? IT. 350. So, do you see what I want to try there? I've done it some times ago. I pray it works. Wow. Doesn't. I've done it before. I'm just trying to see what is happening. So let me repeat it again. Tokumbo is the new one that I put right there, right? Okay, Adetong. Adetong. Right? Good. Comma. Then I remove the values. This is what I'm doing. Yes! I remember I've done this sometimes ago. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why do we have to be entering 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1? That's what I said. Are you guys thinking the way I'm thinking? Right? Stuff like this, you might not get it online, but I remember that way back I've tried it before and it worked. So I insert 2 people at a time. You understand? So let's Let's do one. So look at this very well. So look at this from this line. Insert into this, all this wahala here now. Then we have value. So the mistake that I have in first one is that I have value twice. So I only need one value, then comma that I still need more values. Actually, I must tell you, I tried this sometimes ago. I was just thinking like this, like why do we have to do this? And still, as I'm talking up to now, I've not actually found it in any material. I've not actually found it. It might be, but I've not come across that material yet. So maybe that can also be part of the assignment. Go and check out to enter multiple data at the same time. Inside multiple data. So if there's something like that, I've not come across it. Maybe I've not done my research up to that level. Don't know yet. Admin. Okay. 125. Remember I said we want to enter more than one. Okay. So when you are doing stuff like this, you need to be very careful. Don't rush. So I need to remove this value now, right? So in fact, I want to insert 5. I'm sorry for this Yoruba. Ẹwà tó mi. Beauty is enough for me. Ẹwà tó mi. Right? Beauty is enough for me. Ẹwà. That's not beans. Beans is ẹwà. Ẹwà is different from ẹwà.
The other thing is like ẹwà. There's another ẹwà. Ẹwà is enough for me. Ẹwà is enough for me.
Okay. 115. Then I remember one of my very good friend. I'm going to use her name. And she called by the name Ijeoma. She's a very good friend during my service here. Ijeoma Okawa. Maybe she's in HR. She's good when it comes to stuff like that. HR and 175. Who again? Who is that next good person? Yeah, Kikelomo Ozolua. So I can say from Edo. So Ozolua. Then this guy is good in, let's say, PR. Good. Lami is also good in PR. Let me have Lami. I will complete. Lastly, so can you see the comma? Can you see how many ones to enter at the center? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. At the same time. So here now we are having Lami. Lami is collecting 95. So remember the last one, no comma. Yeah, I also want it to be. I also want that to be in PR. I have a purpose for that, right? So select. I'll just terminate it. So can you see 5 rows affected? So let's select all from our stuff right now. Select. Oh wow! From payroll. It's a good class. So can you see what we have here? Right? Staff ID, auto number, right? Staff name, department, the base salary. So this is what we need to calculate. All right? This is what we have to do here. Okay? I might not do everything. Do you understand? It's part of it. You know, I remember you have search reports and student records to do. So go and get how to do that. Okay, so now we want to update this now. Basically, it's from basic salary. You are not just only learning database, you're also learning some financial stuff, how it works in most companies, right? Some companies in Nigeria, especially most of the one-man business, if they are not yet remitting tax, you actually have 8 staff. Cool. Okay, if they are not yet remitting staff, they might not have a standard payroll table. But if they are remitting tax, income tax, government, they will have stuff like this. So there's some companies just their salary. There's no breakdown of everything. In most companies, the base salary constitutes the 60% of the entire things. But from some, anyway, let's not go to that. It's not part of our business. It's 60%, right? Then the 40% is going to be shared on allowance, deduction. So when I say allowances, you understand what it is, like medical deduction, like tax. Okay, so let's move on and calculate this. So the first thing we want to calculate is medical allowance. I remember our medical allowance is how many percent? So what are we going to do? I want to know if we are really good to go. What are we going to do?
Calculate. How many percent? 10%.
Yes.
10% of the basic.
So how are we going to do that? We need to issue an SQL statement. That's what I'm asking. An SQL statement is that this is what we have been using. Always remember your crude. We actually want to update this table. That's all. There's no big deal. That's what we want to do. We want to update this table. And basically we want to update this column. Unlike Excel, you know Excel, you can do the one, right? You do one. You copy. Oh, God Almighty. Update what? You remember that that's medical allowance, right? So update is not medical allowance, updating the table. Update payroll. Okay? Right? You understand? Set medical allowance. Is it not the same thing? Equals to, right? How many percentage? How many percentage you have on 10? And that is what? 0.1. Right? So 0.1. Are you there? Right? Multiply by basic salary. That's how to get the medical allowance. All the allowance are being charged on basic salary. Addition of all the allowance plus basic salary form your gross pay. Okay? Do you get it? So now, multiply by base salary. So what's the base salary? 250. Okay. I'm trying to see. Okay, basic. Let's see. Yes. I just want to see what goes up now. Multiply by base salary. I didn't say where anything. So everything. So you just calculate 10% PUM. Do you understand? That is if they are all the same flat rate for medical allowance. There's some company that some people have 15 based on maybe on hierarchy.
Some might be the same, but because of the basic.
Yes.
Some are having different basic.
No, even though because they are definitely they will have different basic. Even like this one, I'm just saying that in some company there are some top hierarchy that their percentage are different. But in this case now we assume that their medical allowance are the same, but definitely they cannot have the same base salary. So with this, it has charged everything. We don't need to do what we call few series like Excel. That will do the first one that will drag it, and that's few series. Okay, so let's see what we have done so far. So we can say select. Can you see what I do here before I move on? I said basic because that's the name of the column. I didn't said 120,000. Do you remember that I didn't put full stop here? It does that for you. That's why you have 8,2 two decimal places, right? So here we go. So let's say we have select Google. Sorry for that lingua franca. So let's go from payroll. So can you see it? So it has charged 10% of this is this, 10% of this is this, 10% of this, 10% of this. So we don't need to do it one by one. except if the percentage varies. So we now need to introduce where user ID. I think the ID is the only thing that is best in this option because we can have people bearing the same name. Do you understand? Okay. So now I think from the first one that we just did now, it's very easy for us to do gross pay. So if you have more than one allowance, that's the way you do it. So we want to do gross pay now. So it's just the same way. Set. I think we are making sense. Update payroll. Set gross pay. Okay. Equals to base salary plus. Okay. Because they are number, despite the fact that they are column, you don't quote number. Do you understand? Decimal. Or normally if it's factor, I will need to code this basic. Do you understand? That's why. So don't get, this is an alphabet now, I need to quote it. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Base salary plus med, and make sure that it's the correct spelling. Right? So if you have, that's supposed to be plus at the other score. Plus med. So if there's other allowances, plus, right? So but this is only one in this sense. So film it will also do for all, right? You get it? Right? Then you want to charge 5% for the tax. Are we there? I think this is getting more interesting. So that's a tax. Update set tax is equal to 5% is 0.05. Right? That's 5 divided by 100. Okay? 0.05. We learn this thing way back from 1%, 2%, 3%. We just pick way back there. Right? Gross pay, you charge tax on the gross pay, not on basic pay. Right? Do you understand? So your gross pay is what? Right? Gross pay. Do you get it? Then you are good to go. And finally, to get our next place, gross pay minus taxed. Okay? Do you get it? Gross pay, that is, this is, let me explain. This is what the company says they are going to give you. But in addition to this, they say there's a freebies and allowance of this. So when you have both together, you have this. Then the government of the day said you are going to pay all tax. So you need to remove the tax. Then the remaining is what you are taking home. That's what they call it. Take home. Next pay. Do you get that? So we just calculate the tax now. So let's calculate the last one. Update payroll. Set net pay. Right? Are we getting it? Net pay equals to gross pay minus tax. Right? Minus tax. Then let's say that so we have this. Right? So then let's see now. So we can sort these people now. For example, you know, I said sometimes I said I want to. Okay, good. Which we created a salary structure. Created a salary structure. Then we calculate it. In the next class, we're going to do some sorting. Now to sort the data of this. Thank you.